Hey guys, Brian Paul sitting here in VR as always. What's going on, Jade? Blasphemy? What's up, Hunter? What's up, everybody? Hopefully you're all having a nice Sunday. Let's check our settings real quick here, guys. Sound output, headphones, voice language, control scheme type C, main hand right, and then you'll see here that the controls, they don't let you do anything, but these are not all the control options for Immortal Legacy. So let's get into a new game here. Oh, we're gonna play on easy, because I'll tell you, normal can be difficult sometimes, and we just want to have a fun stream where we hang out, we shoot the shit, and play a fun little scary game. So again, hopefully you're all doing good. Hopefully you're all having a nice day. 12 more days till October, you guys. It's 12 days of spooky. It's gonna be really good, guys. I'm really excited. Definitely want to start playing some horror games now, because by the time October rolls around, we're gonna have new October games to play, new spooky games to play. This looks so beautiful.
My mother used to tell me a story when I was a child. Thousands of years ago, there lived a powerful emperor whose greatest desire was immortality. He became obsessed, promising his greatest alchemists what they needed. They needed human subjects for their tests. Every year, on the same day, the emperor sent soldiers to break down his people's doors, taking away the young and the healthy for experimentation. But these were no ordinary soldiers. They were taller, stronger, faster than normal humans. They each carried the mark She upon their bodies. The mark soon became a symbol of fear amongst the people, and that day forever became known as She. My mother told me she was one of the people that was experimented on, and that she lived, unchanged, for thousands of years. I always thought it was a fairy tale, never truly believed her, until now.
Yeah, guys, this game gets a super bad reputation from people who care about things that they shouldn't care about. No, I'm going to say a lot of bad things about people who don't like this game during this stream, but I don't mean any of them. This game does so much with story, but the story is not one of its strong points. It's a fun video game story, but it's not a good story. But if you haven't played this game, you guys, like, really got to pick it up. It's only $20. It usually goes on sale for 10. And the quality level is really high. Dude, I just heard somebody in the chat say something about Kowloon's Gate that AJ was streaming. I played that from beginning to end on this channel a few years ago, 7 hours straight. I think I'm done streaming Kowloon's Gate.
You have your mother's smile. We always wondered what the future would hold. But we couldn't have imagined how terrible it would be.
You knew each other a long time?
Sana, come to the cockpit.
So usually I skip this when I play this, especially if I stream it, I skip this. But I just need you guys to see how much story they try to pack into this game, even if it never really comes together in the documents that you find on the ground, the story that's being told to you right here, some of the characters, it never comes together, but they threw so much at the wall. And the fact that there's so much here in different forms, I love the story, even though it's not good. What do we got? Or I should say, I love the presentation of the story. Alright, so that's our earpiece. I just want to reach out and grab that knife, man. Like, give me that knife. You're not going to use it, I promise.
Tyre. Signal check.
Our name is Tyre, by the way.
Could be useful.
Tyre.
In case we get separated.
Are you all on board with this? Tyre.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
We don't know what's waiting for us down there. Are you sure you really want to come with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to know what happened.
the coordinates, but I can't see any islands. I can't get a read on the instruments.
Let me know if the volume's loud enough for you guys.
Down there. It seems safe enough, though. I'm taking us lower for a closer look. Strap yourselves in.
Sana.
Insane. I mean, talk about amazing production values for a PSVR 1 game. What a great way to start. And there's actually some really good moments like that throughout the course of the game too. So it's not just an intro thing. I think we're going to go back to floating in the sky. I don't think we're quite done with the story yet. I'm so excited for Wraith. I'm so excited for... I'm actually really excited for this October. Guys...
My code name is Tyre.
Tyre. Codename.
Sana and I are on a journey. A journey we may never come back from.
Mm-hmm.
As our plane falls, I close my eyes and pray. Memories old and new come flooding back. I focus on remembering my training.
There's a flat version of this, Alex, already on the PlayStation Store. So, again, this game is great for because we don't have Uncharted in VR yet. But since we do have Uncharted,
step up to the range.
Since we do have Uncharted on the flat screen, I don't really know what this game is going to do on the flat screen.
This is a live fire exercise. Pick up your weapon and hit the targets in front of you.
All right, can we? All right, we can't go into the new settings menu yet. My arm feels longer. One of the complaints we have about this game is that the arms feel like little T-Rex arms, but they're slightly longer. Like, my arm is only a couple inches longer than this. So not too bad. I remember this being a lot worse. Alright, we have a lot to discuss here, guys.
Move on to Station B. Double tap. Okay, grab everything you can see. If you can't carry any more, you'll swap the item you're holding. Choose your kit carefully.
There we go. Alright, this is the confusing part. Getting used to the menu.
Now take this frag grenade and show us how good your arm is.
Alright, so this is the inventory screen, and this says what's in my left hand and what's in my right hand, and you can actually swap them back and forth. It's super confusing at first, and you're like, why did they do this? And then you get really used to it, and you're like, wow, why doesn't every game do this? And that's how I feel about most things that this game does. The controls are a little bit strange. Oh, hold on, Bella's saying I should be able to open the menu. There it is. So here's the interesting thing. People complain about the walking speed in this game, and about the angle that their guns are being held. You can change that, and it doesn't tell you anywhere in the game. And when you hit start on your right move controller, nothing happens. But when you hit it on your left move controller, it brings up this in-game menu with a bunch of options that they don't give you on the main menu. So you can see here, I can turn the walking speed up to 3. Most people, I think it's default set at 1, and so it's radically different. Turn speed. Here that's not right. I know we can do smooth turning here. Smooth turn. Oh, is it stuck in a wall? Here, it's right over here. Settings. Smooth turn on. No blinders. Turn speed all the way up, and I think we're good. Alright, there we go. So one of the things this game does is gives you strafe buttons on the left controller, where the turn buttons would be on the right controller. And one of the many things that I'm like, why is this there? Why is that there? It's absolutely crazy. It's one of those things that doesn't feel good at first. Belle, thank you so much for the donation. And yeah, Belle's absolutely correct on this. Oops, did I not pull the... I don't think I have to pull the pin. There we go. The throwing actually feels really good in this game. Yeah, they actually did run out of money. So like as you can see, there's super high production values, especially with the beginning, and you'll see like some really great production values during the game itself. And like you can tell, like these guys were like on their way to doing something absolutely amazing that like fewer people would have a problem with. But honestly, like instead we get a $20 game that feels way better than a $20 game should.
Get your ass up that ladder, Private.
All right, so here we're gonna think. So I don't know. Here we go. All right, we're almost done. This is obviously just a little training section.
Shameful how little training you get these days, ain't it? Best of luck out there, son.
It's still going to take me a minute to get used to this these controls because every other game feels a little bit different. But again, once you play this and once you get used to it, these controls feel right, and every other control scheme feels wrong.
Mom, I'm home.
I will never go back. I've never heard of it, and I don't know what it is.
I gave you a choice. And you chose to die!
Run! Fire!
Mom! I was so close when she died,
Yeah.
but I couldn't save her.
Yeah, when I say that the controls took me a long time to acclimate to, I mean like it took me the whole game, to the point where it's like man, I kind of hated it. It's like the controls suck, and now every time I play it, I absolutely love it. It won't take me nearly as long to get used to the controls this time around, since this is like the 5th time I think I've played through it. But yeah, this game is getting more fans, and I'm really, really happy that I'm hearing some other people that love this game too. All right, I think we're gonna be floating out in the sky again. I might want to skip this. I might turn the subtitles off too. I stop talking every time the voiceovers kick in, so there's no need for subtitles on. Just let me know if you guys can hear the game okay. I can always boost up the sound a little bit if necessary.
Come in,
Oh.
base. Do you read me? Over.
I'm already on the ground?
Reading you, Cliff.
Okay,
What is it?
cool.
Got an unidentified male here. Just fell from the sky.
Sure, Cliff. We're the only ones here. It'll be dragons next.
Who are you? Why are you here? What's the matter? Don't you talk? You fell onto the wrong island. We've been here months. Months with nothing to occupy us but junk. But now, I've got you to keep me occupied.
Cliff, this is base. You reading me? Emergency recall. Stop playing with your imaginary friend and get back here.
God damn it. Just when I was about to have me some fun. Someone's gonna pay for this. And we'll finish this when I get back.
Alright, so he's off. And that's, one of the great things about this game. And when I say great things, I mean, I say it a little bit sarcastically, but characters come and go, and like, they mean nothing.
Wake up.
They literally mean nothing in this game.
All right.
Hi.
Are you a good guy or a bad guy?
Well, I don't think I'm a bad guy.
I saw everything. When that bad man kidnapped you. Need me to unlock this?
Please.
I need to find a tool.
I need to find a tool. Did you see the guy who just ran off? That guy was a total tool.
Let me see.
Oh hell yeah, time to play. Definitely, definitely excited that I just got started. I'm excited to play this again. I'm excited to turn subtitles off. Can I do that? No, I have to wait for this to be over. Like, so out of place. But like, did you ever play Lollipop Chainsaw? It's like, no one was like, that game sucks because the characters were out of place and terrible.
Me. You haven't heard of Cookie Pie. I'm a famous streamer. Everyone's heard of me. I came here to find dragons.
The game looks great, Beats.
Dragons?
The game looks great. Like, this is a great looking game. Like, I mean, look at it. Like, it's not blurry.
Loud and clear. It's good to hear your voice.
It's super detailed. There's a ton of stuff going on in the environment. The character models look good enough.
What's your situation?
Well,
yeah.
I just got saved by some kid, lost my gear in the crash, and have no idea where I am. So all told, I'm just peachy. I'll head for higher ground. Try to find some kind of landmark.
Roger that. Keep in touch.
Sana,
It's awesome. You can even see what's on her phone.
Like there's more than we bargained for down here. Be careful.
Copy that.
Alright.
So, have you come to find dragons too?
Right.
Hey, you can't leave me here. I'm coming with you. I saved you after all.
I'll see if I can get you somewhere safe.
Awesome! Adventure awaits. Hurry up.
Yeah, I agree, Berbercat. That the whole wind blowing thing is really effective. Alright, let's see here. Let's take out those subtitles. Alright, here we go. So, even though we went through that whole tutorial area, this is still a little bit more tutorial, getting us used to like picking things up and using items and just walking in general, I think. Because for most of the next 10 minutes or so, I think we're kind of stuck behind Cookie Pie.
Is that a dead body?
Yeah, we got some body bags here. So, I mean, again, you know, not only do we have a ton of cutscenes, but we also, every time you pick something up, it's just like, boom, hey, here's a bunch of extra story for you if you choose to get into it. I can't, they never got rid of this ring, though. Every so often when you turn away from the camera, that ring appears, and I wish they would get rid of that. It's one of those, you know, it's not quite as bad as like a vignette or a blinder or whatever, but man, it's just like, get rid of that shit, man. Get rid of that shit. It's like, you know, or give us the option to turn it off, of course. It kind of tells you, like, hey, orient yourself in this position, this way, to face the camera. But yeah, this game can be really beautiful, and there's so much diversity in the environments. Like this outside stuff, all these rocks, and whatever. Like this is what you're gonna see for the first, I don't know, not even third of the game, and then it goes someplace radically different. All right, now we're stuck behind her for a little bit, so we are taking our time.
There are so many earthquakes here.
Time to play. This might be one of my personal top 10 PSVR games. Not all time or anything, but I mean, it's pretty much everything I'd want an Uncharted game to be, other than the fact it's only about 4 hours long or so.
So, you never answered my question. Are you here for the dragons or not? Because I was here first, so this is my exclusive.
So that's why they call it the Dragon's Triangle.
Fishermen's stories mainly, but they won't come here anymore. Because of the dragons.
How did you get here, kid?
You can call me Cookie Pie. A lot of luck and a lot of cash.
Hello, Betty. I've missed you.
Drew, Drew, if you want to see a top 10 personal list from me,
No one has
it's going to be like half horror games.
Then those bad men stole my suitcase.
Tough break.
Cookie Pie shall have her revenge. They're looking for something. Who knows what? It had better not be dragons. What do you think, mister? Ah! Oh, that made me jump.
So I don't know if it was time to play. Who said it in the chat? But somebody asked in the chat if I like this game better than Blood and Truth.
Only they hadn't stolen my suitcase.
And the answer is yes.
Cookie Pie.
It's not nearly as polished, man, but it's more fun to me. And obviously Blood and Truth is more realistic, and you guys know I love supernatural stuff, I love paranormal stuff, and this is a game that is not afraid to be out there. There's no physical version of this game, no.
Hurry up.
Careful. Let me see.
Lucky I managed to escape. My fans would miss me if I got caught.
This place is lethal. What are you still doing here?
I am a live broadcaster, and I have my principles. I promised my followers I would find dragons, and I always keep my promises.
Get down, they're armed.
Here we go. The gunplay feels pretty good in this game too. And we're about to discover that.
Hey,
What I've got, Cookie Pie is full of surprises. Ah! Oh, I did not know it was loaded. You have it.
Alright.
Cover me! Oh!
Alright. I did not do very well with that. I forget, is there a crouch button? It's been so long since I played this. I don't think there's a crouch button. How weird is that? Yeah, real quick. Aim assist is on, that's good. Gesture settings. We're gonna pick leisure mode. So this is this kind of gives you a different angle of your guns, and it felt like I was holding the gun at a strange angle just now. So hopefully this helps. This does, yeah, this definitely feels more natural. Here we go. Yeah, my real hope for this game is that it can get a PSVR 2 version, and maybe it can finally get a little bit of love over there. And if it can get a little love on PlayStation VR 2, with even better graphics and whatever, or maybe the developers can go back in and get the funding they need to kind of flesh out the story they want to, or add more levels. But honestly, at this point, I say run with it. Let's just.
Unhand Cookie Pie! Let me go! Oh!
Hey, sweetheart. How old are you?
Smell
I don't know if I ever noticed that
On a
before.
deserted island, no one can hear you scream. How far up do those legs go?
This is
We'll take care of you.
way more disturbing than I remember.
What are you?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hide over here. Crouch a little bit. There we go. There were 3 guys. Where's the 3rd one? Alright, he must have taken off with Cookie Pie. Yeah, so my hope for this is definitely that they run with this. That Sony sees the potential with this game. Alright, so and this is our health here. Here we go. Yeah, I don't actually remember seeing that scene where they said, where they actually had her held captive and said, "How old are you?" and shit like that. It was like, that was like really disturbing. I've played this 4 times. I don't remember that scene, but maybe I've just chosen to block it out. Because I've always been like, where did Cookie Pie go? And then, but it's obvious now that I've seen that scene that a third person took her away, and we killed the first 2. All right. Oh, you think that's where it came from, Belle? You think they added, this is some stuff from the flat version? That's totally possible. But I don't know. Let's keep an eye out. Let's keep an eye out and if we see if anything else jumps out at us, then I'll probably be on board with that theory. Look at this. I absolutely love this. Waterfalls look great. Okay. All right. Don't forget, guys. I have this on easy because I want just a fun little playthrough here. All right. Here we go. Oop, oop, oop. Let's move up a little closer, get a better shot at him. There we go. Alright, so this is where the controls always screw me up. Alright, so we tap the square button to cycle through the inventory. You hold down the square button to kind of move stuff around. Here we go. So again, it's super confusing at first, but you get used to it, and I really like the inventory system here. Now, I better get a move on. I don't know how much of this game I'm planning on playing today, but if I end up doing the whole thing, then I'm going to be really sad that I goofed around so much at the beginning of the stream. It's going to be like midnight. I'm like, oh, what am I doing? Love that. I don't know why. I just love the way that looks. I'll turn you guys up a little bit so I can hear the comments more. He was not paying attention at all. Alright, if I remember correctly, this whole next area there's a lot of enemies. So let's try to be tactical about this here. And by tactical I mean let's just fucking shoot them all. There we go, now they're aware that I'm here. What up, Nike? Nike, this game did not get a visual boost on the PlayStation 5. I'm assuming what we're playing here is the PS4 Pro version, but it looks fantastic. Oh, oh, oh. I love anything that's destructible. Alright, the music just dropped out, so I think that means we are good on enemies. But there is a collectible over here. There it is. Over here. There it is. But Balloonka, you just missed out on a swordsman sale. What happened? I mean, Swordsman's better now than it's ever been. I dropped in the other day and absolutely loved it. So I mean, $20, if you know, I definitely think you should be supporting Sin Studio. But you know, It's been on sale very recently. And for me, that always gets... I always feel bad about buying a game when it's full price when it was just on sale.
Is that a mini cookie pie?
I love this. And it seems like such a stupid collectible, but it actually comes into play later in the game. Oh, these are great too. Ah.
I always thought Yingzhou Isle was a myth. So when I found out someone was looking...
Oops. Okay, so... Probably for the best. There's no reason to get into all of the lore... The lore? The lore. The lore of this game. Excuse me. But yeah, those audio recordings, just like all the papers you can pick up, I mean, there is a bunch more story. Oh man, glad I figured out where the mute button was so I could cough without coughing in your ears. I want that keychain too, like in real life for sure. I think Swordsman was 30% off, yeah.
How did all this stuff get here? Surely these goons didn't haul it here.
Yeah, Retro Article, there should have been more of the bridge cutting stuff. It's like they introduced this whole mechanic where you could cut the ropes to things. They let you cut through the boards that are in your way, and then they let you fucking drop bridges. And only letting you do it once it seemed kind of silly. It's like, well, why did you even introduce this if we don't get to do it? Like, if we don't get to use it as a regular gameplay mechanic. But again, that is them running out of money. I'm sure that this game would have been twice as long with twice as much shit going on. Yeah, man, demos cost a lot of money to make, so unfortunately that's not probably in the cards for Swordsman. I don't think you can actually pick this stuff up. Nope. Now, you know what, let's switch to something a little bit more powerful here, because we've got a few drones coming up that... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, shit. I forgot that there were people, not just drones. Alright, we need to recover real quick. But there's another one coming. There it is. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's shooting? Who's shooting? Who's shooting? On. That's right. There's the other guy. Yeah, go to hell. This guy's not even paying attention. Look at that. Okay. There we go. That guy with the armor that we just took down is tough to take down, so when you have barrels like that, you gotta use them in the environment. And again, because we're on easy, these guys are way easier to take down. On normal, they can be kind of a pain. Yeah, speaking of which. Oh, you know what? If I can get back to safety here for a second. Nope. There we go. I need to get back to safety. something I really wasn't considering. Again, guns are helpful, but not as helpful as I want them to be against armored dudes. So, we have 6 grenades, let's use them. That actually hit. Perfect. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, that's 2. There we go. Alright. That was way better than trying to take him out with a firearm. Yeah, right. Anybody who hasn't played this game, if you don't understand why this is the first game on my countdown to October list, then stay tuned, because this game goes from being like, hey, we want to be like Uncharted, to being like, hey, we want to be like the last 10% of Uncharted. Like, real fast. It makes that switch really quickly. I don't know if I'm reviewing Aftershocks DLC, Donnie. That's an excellent question. It's not paid DLC, so I think it's more likely. I told you guys that I'm going to be introducing a new show onto the channel where I kind of take a quick look. It's sort of like a Why We Love episode, but condensed into like 3 or 4 minutes. Like a re-review and a review addendum kind of thing, and then we take a look at the DLC, the updates, the patches, or whatever, and we say, hey, here's the score it was originally given on Without Parole. Does it deserve a better score? And what do I think of all the updates? And I think that when Aftershocks comes out, will definitely be a contender for one of those shows. So we'll have that up soon. What was the glitch that happened to you with the creature in the caves? Because I've heard about a lot of different things happening in this game, but I've experienced, but that doesn't sound familiar. I've definitely experienced a few myself, but not too many. I can totally do a Kowloon's Gate stream if you guys want. We got 12 days leading up to October, guys. Definitely going to be hitting up a lot of old school PSVR horror games. All right, now if you were paying attention to what Retro said earlier in the chat, this is exactly it. There, let's make sure we get all the weapons that are around here. Alright, check this out. So these guys are both on the bridge. So cool, right? There we go, alright. Huh. Is this the worm boss that you're talking about, bud? Where the worm boss is coming out of the holes in the wall? Yeah, so that bridge thing is so cool. It's like such an Indiana Jones thing. Like that always reminds me of the Indiana Jones scene in Temple of Doom. There we go. This is what Bell's talking about. Two-handed weapons you can absolutely grab with 2 hands. The funny thing is, once you grab onto it with your left hand, I'm waving my left move controller all over the place. It does nothing. It's 100% controlled with my right move controller, which eliminates any of the tracking problems that 2 move controllers close to each other have. So it's literally just, you might as well, right? So we took the long way around. We could have just killed those guys and then walked across the bridge, but that was way more fun to do that way. So These guys were super ambitious. They've made a couple flat screen games since then. One of them was even supposed to be a VR game, and it just ended up being a flat screen game. So VR obviously didn't pay off for them, but who knows, man? Like, hopefully Sony realizes the potential that this studio has, and can get them working on a PSVR 2 game. Rise of the Tomb Raider VR mode is not the full game, bud. It's a cool first-person mode where you explore Croft Manor, but it's certainly not the full game. So do not buy it for VR support, unless you get it super cheap and you're gonna play it anyway on the flat screen. Oop, bad throw. There we go. There we go. All right, sweet. I'm pretty sure there's more collectibles around here and shit. So let's take a look around. Yep. We gotta get some more story going on here. feel like, yeah, I knew it. There's a collectible screen here, so you can actually see all the collectibles. And they're kind of grouped together. Documents are the first set, audio logs are the next set, actual physical items are here, and so you can actually see, like, if you skip a question mark, you'll be like, oh wait, I think I missed one. And I think one or two of them are out of order, which really threw me off when I was going for the platinum. I think it threw David Moore off too, but that being said, good point, man. Good point.
These guys have been here a while. No wonder they're losing it. No uniforms. Not military. Mercs?
Yeah, Tekken 7 was a total joke. That practice mode was terrible. I mean, just like, oh look, we rendered all these characters in VR, and there's literally nothing you can do except do a practice mode. There's actually not enough climbing in this game either. There's not enough anything in this game. Everything it does well, it doesn't do enough of. And that's a shame. You can just tell they were setting it up to be amazing, and it only turned out to be really fucking good. Sorry. Oh man. I feel like I have to double down on how much I like this game because of all the people who don't like it. I have to, like, make up for the negative slant. Alright, so there's a couple ways we can go through this. We can actually duck, or we can just shoot these things, which is a safer way to go about it. We've got plenty of handgun ammo, so we don't have to worry too much here. Where is this one? Can we just walk around it? Yeah, we'll just walk around this one. Alright, let's stuck here. It's true. It's true. We don't have a lot of full AAA experiences yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Horror Adventure VR? Alright, hold on a second. You guys know I like everything horror, and I gave Horror Adventure VR the benefit of the doubt. But holy crap, like, I mean, there's a couple good things going on in that where I can't give it a 0 out of 10 or even a 1 out of 10. But legit, man, like, that is like a 3 out of 10 at best. And even that is being very, very generous. Again, there's a couple good things it does where I'm like, oh, okay. But then, yeah, most of it is just so bad. And especially the end, man.
Welcome aboard the M3C Perseus Maritime Patrol aircraft. The M3C Perseus is equipped with a Mark IV fusion reactor, as well as a top-of-the-range Argus full-spectrum sensor array. It carries a payload of 4 AEW-92 anti-ship missiles beneath each wing, and has a maximum range of 12,000 kilometers. It also features a stealth reconnaissance mode. For full technical specifications, please refer to the flight manual.
No, we're good. Thank you. Alright.
Please input the manual override sequence to open the emergency exit.
How scary is the Inpatient?
Rotate the holographic matrix.
Shit. Hold on. That's not what I want to.
With the light bead to unlock the hatch. Rotate the holographic matrix. Activate the orange areas with the light bead to unlock the hatch. Error. Rotate the holographic matrix. Activate the orange areas with the light bead to unlock. Error.
Okay. Apparently I'd forgotten how to play this. Here we go. Go. There we go.
Rotate your arm to open the hatch door. Warning. The hatch door is now open.
Yeah, for $2, a Horror Adventure is not the worst purchase on the face of the planet. And if you watched my initial live stream, I was certainly like intrigued for the first 30 minutes or so, but then I ran into some game-breaking bugs. I definitely had some big problems with that game, and then the back half of it is just such a snooze fest. But the first half of it, so much potential. For $2, I can be like, okay, it's good just to experience it, and then, I mean, as soon as it gets boring, feel free to drop out and go, yep, I saw the good part. AJ doesn't hate this game, Patrick. AJ is one of the few people on my side that actually really likes this. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, man. See, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is the same price as Horror Adventure VR. Horror Adventure VR is $10 when it's not on sale. And Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is amazing for $10. Like, it is a fantastic game from top to bottom. There's a few different modes. It's a lot of fun. Infinitely replayable, man. It's really, really good stuff. Oh, no ammo. I think we better switch to a different weapon. It's possible. I think AJ is more like, I think he's more on the lookout for you guys, because he knows that this game doesn't get some people really hate this game, and so I think he's kind of like being like, well, it's not for everybody. So I get when he tries to like keep it off the top 25 list. It makes sense, but we got to be the voices of reason when no one else is. Jesus, okay. I gotta make sure I start pulling off some headshots here because that took way too long. Let's we'll do some ADSing. ADSing. Look, I turned it into a verb. We'll do some ADSing from this point on, just to make sure that we don't waste a ton of ammo. Bell, thank you so much for the donation, man. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy yourself, dude. Dude, the Inpatient is actually the Inpatient is actually like really scary. It does a really good job of setting up some atmosphere. The problem is that they made a game you were supposed to play 5 times. In the first 45 minutes of it, it's only 2.5 hours. The first 45 minutes, so first third, maybe almost the first half of the game, is so boring, and all you're doing is just answering questions and slowly going through, and you have to remember which questions you answered which way from the first time, so you can get different endings and go and see the rest of the game on your subsequent playthroughs. And it's so irritating. So they should have just made like a 3 or 4 hour game that only required you to play through it once. Instead, you have to play through a bunch of crap a bunch of times. That's my issue with the Inpatient. The scary parts are really scary. Like, really scary. Here, let's go down here real quick. Pretty sure that there's... Yeah, audio logs? Nope. It's another collectible. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, I get AJ trying to keep this off the top 25 list to save you guys. But I'm kind of done, you know, kind of listening to everyone else's opinions. We know what's good, we know what's bad, and this game is fantastic. So definitely expect this to rank higher on the next top 25 list. So we didn't even give it a mention on this one, which is crazy. But this list was also crazy because Shughead was on it. Shughead was on it, and we really had to give him. We had to give him a little bit of a voice on the top 25 too. So, but lesson learned, man. Lesson learned. We know what the good games are, and enough people out there trust us. And I feel confident. That's how we move forward. What am I kicking off the top 25 for this? I can't believe you just asked me that, Nick, when I literally just said that I like this game more than Blood and Truth. So, so you know, so I'll kick a bunch of things off the top 25 for this game. I would put this on the list over Arashi. I would put this on the list over Electronauts. I would put this on the list over quite a few games. Yeah, we definitely have some irrational reasoning on Gamescast. Shughead is Shughead was an interesting an interesting addition to the show. I liked his picks, but yeah, his reasoning was really, really difficult to deal with. But we love Shughead, man. We love Shughead. We love Shughead, man. So we'll deal with some craziness. We have crazy friends, but that's what being a friend is all about, man. You deal with people's craziness. I don't know, man. I might stream the whole game. It depends. Depends how I feel. My legs are already a little tired. I'm trying to like do some squats and stuff here, just to keep the blood flowing to all the appendages, all the extremities. Yeah, I mean, dude. I mean, in all fairness, if somebody was like, "Hey, do you want to play Fract or do you want to play Immortal Legacy?" I'm like, "Man, I want to play Immortal Legacy." And so, you know, Fract does a lot of things better. Here we go. Check out this cutscene. I love how insane this is.
Be careful! Is this everything?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Be careful. You can't replace it if you break it.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, what am I doing in her lap? What a weird,
What is this?
what a weird camera decision.
It's all of the valuables that we can find at the Citadel. Please, check them.
Valuables? You think this junk is valuable?
Look at the dog.
Is this what we're here for?
The Jade wasn't inside, ma'am. The men are tired. We must be allowed more time if we're to find the artifact.
Time?
Watch, watch.
I have plenty of time.
I beg you, ma'am. With the time we enter the surface, it is not here. Please, spare me, please. Please spare me.
How can you not love everything that just happened? Like, everything that just happened is my favorite thing ever. Like, that is so good. So good. Like, how does it connect to anything else? I don't know, man. I fucking love it. Love it. Alright, you guys. Look.
Hiya. What's your status?
Oh, hey.
I found a citadel up on the hill, crawling with mercs. Their leader is some kind of cyborg. She just appeared out of nowhere, killed a man without even touching him, then disappeared into thin air. I'd know that voice anywhere.
That's Dove. She's sadistic and cruel. If she is here, that means they're tying up loose ends.
Loose ends?
Loose ends. This place. Your mother. Me. You.
Metal box.
The others like us. The stories your mother told you are true. This island is where it all started.
You knew? My mother, she killed her. Why didn't you tell me this before?
No need. She's too powerful for you to face right now. And anyway, she's just a pawn. We must find the Jade first.
What else aren't you telling me?
So, you know, I know a lot of people go, oh my god, that's so Kojima, whenever the craziness in this game happened, right? Like, And then other people say that's really putting Kojima down, right? Being like, oh man, you got to give Kojima more credit than that. But man, I think Kojima gets way too much credit, man. Kojima is out of his fucking mind. He lost track of where Metal Gear was going like fucking 17 games ago. Like, he is out of his mind. And he's terrible at editing his stories, and we have to sit through 2-hour cutscenes. Like, he's an absolute disaster when it comes to storytelling. And he's just nuts. He's nuts, and he just throws shit tons of stuff at the wall, and then we go, "Oh, Kojima's a genius." I think he's a genius, but in the same way that the people who made this are also kind of geniuses. It's like video game genius, and movie writing and storytelling, and novelist. Like, they're all different kind of geniuses. And I think to put together a fun video game story that never lets down, and I don't know, like, it's got to be a little out of control, right? It's got to be a little out of control. And this story is so out of control. I love it. It's not everybody. The painfully obvious music cues tell me that that's not everybody. Oh, maybe the painfully obvious music cues just died down when I least expected them to. That would have come in handy. Make sure we pick up everything we can. Even if we have the weapon, we need the ammo for sure. Because I like being reckless. I like shooting. I think there was more to that sentence. I like being a little bit reckless. I like just shooting stuff for fun. Oh. Perfect. I wanted to shoot that barrel anyway, so a dude came along and made it worthwhile. How much fun is that? That dude was just there so that I could shoot a barrel and have fun. That probably would have blown up. Shit. This is what happens when you play on easy. Yeah, the original Xbox had great games. It's an excellent point. The original Xbox had some really amazing exclusives. That's when the Dreamcast went down, so they kind of split up their exclusives between PS2 and Xbox, and of course GameCube. So like you really needed all three systems to play the best Sega games during that time. And Panzer Dragoon Orta is one of the best Sega exclusives at that time. So you really need an OG Xbox for that. They need to make a Panzer Dragoon collection, man, because there's 3 shooters and 1 RPG in that collection, and all 3 of those games, all 4 of those games, are fantastic. Oh, hey! There we go. You can tell we're playing on easy because we haven't needed a single health yet. And I really do recommend that if you are playing this for the first time, that you play it on easy. Some of the stuff on normal is, I would say, a little on the unbalanced side. There are some armored enemies that just are too difficult to take down. Excuse me. Alright, so I don't know how far into the live stream we are. What time is it now? So we're only an hour into the game, right? We've only been doing this for about an hour. And we're getting real close to when things take a dramatic turn here. Like I would already, oops, uh-oh. We probably should get into cover here. Shit, he's way closer to us than I thought he'd be. So he can pull off headshots. That's great. Hey, later, Underground Game Cat. Take it easy, dude. Thanks for swinging by. I'm just gonna shoot him in the crotch, man. Like, headshots are infinitely more effective, but all I can see is his crotch, so we're just gonna shoot his crotch. There we go. Alright. Hasn't Kojima talked about doing a VR game? Like he has, it's been, I think, pretty well documented that he is very interested in VR. So hopefully, if he does suffer from motion sickness, hopefully that's not something that would hold back a Kojima production game. It's not a collectible. Here we go. I forgot about these. Ah, I fucking love this. All right, so not really a puzzle per se, right? Because it's like you just sort of move the ball until it gets into the center, the hole. But still, just really cool, man. Yes, I want Super Monkey Ball VR too, but I want to be the monkey. I want to be the monkey inside the ball. to be the monkey in the ball and do this to move around? I think that would be hilarious. And if you stop doing that, then the ball takes you and you start flipping over and over. Yeah, I guess that was a puzzle. It was just an easy puzzle. We'll go with that, Nick. Alright, so if you guys are asking about the other games that this team made, this is actually a little collectible from it. I don't think we can even keep this. Yeah, we have to leave it here. But it's called Your Toy, and it was supposed to be that when they were developing it, they were saying it was for PS4 and PlayStation VR, and then it never came to PSVR. They canceled that at the last minute.
Jade. I know what they're looking for now. They are looking for the twin fish.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Of all the things, I recall one specific reference to it in a burial manifest from around 94 and 95, listing the contents of a tomb dating from the Ying Dynasty era. Strange thing was, the only item that was missing when they opened the tomb was the twin fish Jade.
Alright, enough. He's like, please don't shoot me, even if you're shooting me.
Please spare me, please.
It's like, I want to pistol whip him so bad. Oh, you shouldn't be embarrassed when it comes to static, man. Static is one of those games where it's like, I mean, it's all trial and error, right? 100%. Like, I don't think you can be good at static from the get-go. Unless you're just really, really attentive, I guess. That would be a way. Beats. The scary part's coming up, man, so if you need a little preview... if you need a little preview, then... it's on its way. Alright, so we just opened this door here. And nothing so far has been scary. So 12 days, we're counting down to October, 12 days away. Brian, why the fuck did you pick this game as a countdown to October? Well, stay tuned. This should explain everything. What's up, Dylan Gladstone? Yeah, man. You can never get too much Resident Evil 7 in your life. RE7 is, and again, just far and away the best PSVR game, the best VR game. It's just amazing. I don't subscribe to the whole you don't have,
What does that mean?
It doesn't have move support, you don't have hands in VR, so it's not real VR. I've heard that like 1,000 times, and I just laugh and go, doesn't make any sense to me. Being inside the game is all I've ever wanted. What's up, Scott Justico? How's it going, bud? Oh, you haven't played this yet, Scott? Oh, man. Well, again, everything up to this point has been pretty typical Uncharted fare. And then it takes a way deeper dive into the paranormal than Uncharted ever does. I know the last, like, 5% of every Uncharted game, maybe not even, is yeah, every Uncharted ends with something totally not grounded in reality, like some very Indiana Jones, like Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of thing. I mean, it seems like they just took Raiders of the Lost Ark and used it as a model for all their stories. I don't think hybrid focus is definitely not going to mean less VR only games. It's going to mean more VR games, period. And then there's going to be a whole slew of people making VR only games, but it's going to get people like Activision and Ubisoft and Electronic Arts who wouldn't make a VR only game to put their game also in VR, which that's sort of the concession we had to make.
You're kidding me? Where did that come from?
I love it. Even the character's like, "You're kidding me!" Oh my god! And dude, this looks incredible, incredible in VR. Just so you know, absolutely incredible. So these guys up here are fighting this thing. So it's not neither one are paying attention to me. These guys or the monster. These guys using like little handguns, like ah. That's too funny. This is a cutscene because I can skip it. But I can also interact if I wanted to. Alright. I'm overheating, I'm overheating! I gotta be patient because they're gonna keep throwing stuff at me. I gotta be real patient. Damn! Insanity, right? Insanity. It's like, dude, VR games are supposed to be over the top and crazy and throw you into the action. And like, I mean, there's just not enough games that have segments like that. It's intense. So, anyway. Dude, I think David Regan in the chat asking about Affected. I feel like I answered this question earlier on the channel. As you guys just saw, like Fast Travel Games held off on announcing the port of Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife for October. You know, they easily could, it seems like they could have released it earlier in the year, but it wouldn't have made sense. Like, hey, it's a scary game, man. Like, if we're gonna release it in August, why don't we just wait till October when people are looking for scary games? And I think the exact same thing is happening with Affected the Manor DLC.
Aya, you read me. Aya, listen.
Receiving. Looks like there are dragons here after all. I nearly got eaten by one. The cliff gave way, and now I'm underground somewhere. What the hell is this place? What's your situation?
Find the Jade. I stole a bike. Then I rescued a strange girl. Watch out for dragons. Guru.
Sana? Sana!
I love it. Subject, Uncharted Island Survey. Uncharted Island Survey. Uncharted Island Survey. That's right. Woo! Alright. There we go. Yeah, I think... I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong.
I gotta get out of here.
But I think if the developers really did update this and we weren't paying attention, I remember there being more transitions, like more fade to black moments before, like at the end of, you know, riding down a slope like that. Again, I'm gonna have to go back and check out some of my old live streams and see if they actually did update this or not, because it seems way more seamless to me. Alright, so let's see, we just kind of changed our inventory from a left hand to a right hand a little bit. We're going to need this, and we'll need this. Alright. Oh. Hey, you know what? Let's bring up that. It's not telling us where to go. Okay, let's keep moving.
Smell. It stinks of rotten flesh.
There we go. Here's where shit starts to get scary.
Is there a person in there?
So, I've heard people say that they got lost in these areas for a very long time, but they didn't realize what they picked up at the beginning of the area was a compass, or they picked it up and they didn't realize you could just open it the same way you reload guns by shaking it, and then it tells you where to go. So just a heads up. So a lot of things this game doesn't tell you, which is normally something I hate, but I sort of like this. Hey, take it easy, Beats. Hopefully we'll see you for Gamescast tomorrow, bud. Have a good night. Alright, so now we gotta start making decisions. We got too much shit. We're gonna ditch the axe. Wait, oh shit. Wrong hand. Hold on a second. Again, let's move our inventory around a little bit. We want this over here. We'll pick this up and we're good to go. Alright, good. Yeah, I can't wait for Alan Wake. I may play that on the flat screen, but I know every single time I say that does not end up being the case. I'll play it for an hour and go, this is great, I'll get back to it eventually. Never get back to it. I could shoot it, but I'll just let it go. There we go. Alright, another puzzle, non-puzzle box. Alright. So far there's only one way to go, so we'll just go that way. Still only one way to go. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's an easy puzzle if there's only one way to do it. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna feel really strange to play on like on a PlayStation console like that. It always felt very Xbox to me for a good reason, because obviously it was an Xbox exclusive for so long. I feel like Sony should buy Remedy. I don't really need the Molotov. Alright. It's telling me to go back the other way, which means we will go back the other way once we get whatever we want to collect over this way. Sorry, not my end. Is that really a... Wow. Interesting. Invisible wall. Yeah, man, Resident Evil 4 is going to be great. I've got my Quest 2 ready to go. I definitely want to have one for when that game came out specifically, but I do feel like that'll be a PSVR 2 title eventually. Capcom and PlayStation have a pretty good relationship, and Oculus is sort of known for their timed exclusives. Scott, that sounds like a huge backlog. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the fish. I like the concept of being like, hey, get your blade out because boom, we're gonna kill the fish as they come at us. But when it really comes down to it, it wasn't really well done. Those fish look like they move at like 5 frames a second, and I think it's to slow it down so that you have more of a chance to kill them when they come at you. But still, it's it could have been done a little better. Killing them underwater would have been great. Well, I'm happy that you're... Whoa. So I'm very happy that you're getting some entertainment out of Without Parole, man. You spend more time watching Without Parole than playing VR games. That is about the best compliment I could ask for. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I should get the, just in case any fishies come at us. Oh, this does not look like the way to go. This looks like just a dead end for collectibles. My elbow! No, not my elbow! Alright. The scum on top of the water. Nice little detail. Good looking game, man. Really good looking game. Alright, we're gonna have to get this compass out. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Nice. There's... Come on. Wait, is this another dead end? Are you kidding me? I bet we see Resident Evil Village in VR before we see Resident Evil 2 and 3. But that would be amazing. Amazing to get some first-person RE2 and 3 remakes in VR. Absolutely incredible. Alright, so basically nothing down here is helpful at all. So we're heading back this direction. Alright, we got a loading screen, that's always a good sign, right? Loading icon. Alright. I'm starting to think that my trusty compass leads me to the artifacts, not just the way out. Because that compass led me directly to an artifact, and then it no longer went in that direction anymore. Don't even talk about Bioshock in VR. Bioshock in VR, Alien Isolation in VR. Oh man. So many great games that need VR support. I don't know why I love this room. I think it's just mostly because you're going through,
Judging by these earthquakes, the island must be near a fault line. This could all come down at any moment. Nobody home. Wonder where everyone has got to.
Mostly because you're going through this, these caverns, this maze, and it just feels so, deserted, like fucking desolate, man, right? Like no one's been here forever, and that there's no one around. And then you come to this fucking gated door, you break in, and like people were having like legit dinners here. They were cooking and living here, and monitoring something, right? It's like, just goes from being one thing to a completely other thing.
I found the twin fish Jade. I'm holding it in my hands as I record this. It's exquisite. Such craftsmanship. I must be more watchful now. I cannot afford for She-Core to find me with it. Several days ago, the mercenaries excavated a tunnel.
Enough. Alright, so I told you guys that cookie pie thing actually had a place in the game somewhere. So you can go into your collectibles, actually select it out of the collectible screen, and then put it in there. And now there are a bunch of videos on here. Anyway, we'll leave that alone. Again, we're not really reading the documents, we're not listening to the audio logs, so we won't go deep into that. But if you are playing this for the first time, keep that in mind, that you can actually use those there. Atomic Heart looked really good. Hell yeah! I love this. I love the love for the C64 in the chat. That's my dude. C64 was my whole life for the better part of a decade when I was a kid, man. Like, I learned the program BASIC on the C64. Played. That's where I discovered Maniac Mansion and Zack McCracken. Like. Alright, looks some old gold, it looks like. Alright, what's behind me here? I've been standing for way too long. I'm gonna set myself up with a makeshift chair on the edge of my couch. Ah, that's better. Alright. Oh man, the C64, I didn't use, we didn't use cassette tapes very much, but we had drawers and drawers of 5 1/4-inch discs, like drawers, tons. All right. Oops. Oh, now I gotta stand back up. I just sat down. I don't want to stand back up. Sit there. Oh, there we go. Shit. Can I not burn this guy with this thing? Alright. Crap. Like Molotov cocktail would come in really handy right now. But I didn't pick up any Molotovs because I totally thought that this thing would do the trick. I feel like somebody told me that after I'd played through this game multiple times. They were like, oh, you can just use this thing. And when you concentrate it with the trigger, it'll burn them up. But that doesn't seem to actually be the case. Is it gone? Is it gone? Alright, well. I guess we'll make sure we have a Molotov handy. What's in my inventory, man? A bunch of stuff. Here, let's get rid of the revolver. I generally am not a revolver guy when it comes to gaming. Not that we needed to get rid of it, because that was just a collectible anyway. No big deal. No big deal. We're playing on easy. We got plenty of ammo. Most enemies seem to be easy to take down. I don't know what was up with that dude, but we'll figure it out. Like, we don't need this here. I feel like we really don't need this here. Like, let me figure out that I can push the button. Don't put a waving hand in front of me. Same goes for the animations of, you know, where the boards are at. It's intense, man. It's intense.
Better stay dead this time.
Better stay dead this
Is that
time.
some kind of fungus? I guess he must be part of Bravo team. That's what you get for acting casual in dangerous places. Wonder where his pals are.
Yeah, I lost a lot of love for Nintendo after GameCube, I guess, if we're talking retro games now, guys. Which is my favorite topic of all time, other than PSVR. After GameCube, which I thought was a really, really great console. Yeah, the Wii was fine, and the Wii U was not really fine. I had some great games, but
there's that stench of death again.
Both of them had, you know, elements to them that I wasn't a fan of. But the Switch is great. The Switch has kind of like reinvigorated my love for Nintendo. I've been, I take the Switch to bed with me every night because now that I have a Hori Split Pad Pro that Jade Meow recommended to me, the Split Pad Pro fixes the thing I hated about the Switch. Because first of all, I'm not going to play the Switch. I'm not going to play it docked. I don't want to play the Switch on my TV. I want to play it as a handheld device. So when it comes down to it, I want to take that thing to bed. I want to use it as a portable device. I want to lay in bed and play with it. And I hated the Joy-Cons. They were small. They didn't feel good. And they didn't... like my fingers would go numb or they'd start tingling after using them for a little bit. And so... was not a fan of Switch for the longest time, and now the Hori Split Pad Pro made me a huge fan of it. I love my Switch now, which is great because the Switch is exactly the thing I need to complement my PlayStation 5. It's sort of been that way for a while for me. It's like the whatever Nintendo is doing is a great secondary thing for me other than what PlayStation is doing. It's like PlayStation has always been my primary console, and then whatever Nintendo is doing is a great secondary. This is weird too. This right here. What am I playing on my Quest 2 now that I have one? I mean, Cosmo Dread a little bit. What else? Oh, Wraith, The Oblivion Afterlife, Saints and Sinners. Yeah, mostly things that are coming to PlayStation VR later. So, like, look at this. Like, there's nothing to do. Like this to me, like this bloody handprints and shit. Like, I mean, it's all like what is going on here, right? I love this. I love the mystery. Like, obviously, it's like some big, expensive government operation that's super secretive. It's insane. I love this. The atmosphere is pretty much everything I like about video games. I mean, the atmosphere, I should probably say the setting is everything I like about video games. The atmosphere is obviously great too. Alright, but what am I doing here? I think we're continuing to go downhill further.
Was that a Zuru?
Oh man, yeah, going into the whole PlayStation 1 N64 conversation. Like I had the PS1. I didn't get N64 till later, and being able to go back and get N64 games cheap and play everything that was kind of available back when I would have been playing it. Like I was floored by the fact that like there's just a lot. I mean, there's a lot of crap on every console, but like there are not that many good games on N64, and even the games that people said were good, it's like did not age well. A lot of games from that era didn't age well, and luckily on PlayStation 1, the difference for me, of course, is that I played those games when I was young, and so I do have nostalgia for them. And so when they don't age well, like it's okay because the nostalgia more than makes up for it. Having not played the N64 that much when I was young, means that there's not much nostalgia factor, and a lot of the games are just like straight up bad. You know, anything that Rare or Nintendo made was great, and everything else was rough. There were some great games that those two companies didn't make, but man, the N64 was just fucking so tough to develop for. I feel for those developers back then. You know, PlayStation was giving them such like a ton of memory to work with, and it was fairly easy to develop for. So, yeah, trying to be an N64 developer at that time using a cartridge, super expensive cartridges, man. GoldenEye is still good. See, GoldenEye, I do have nostalgia for. Oops. Here. Can't believe I just dropped that. Like but it's like when you compare all the best games on the PS1 library to the N64 library, there is no comparison. Why do I keep dropping that? What is going on? Am I doing something stupid? I think I'm doing something stupid. This is supposed to go over... Is this not supposed to go over the plate? Oh, is it supposed to go on that? I don't know. Here, let's try to put it on the sticker instead. I think that's the mistake I'm making. Because it's supposed to give us the... Putting it over that sticker will give us all the answers. Here we go. 2-8. $2858. There we go. Yeah, I mean the PlayStation 1 library, guys, is absolutely incredible. And some of it ages really, really well because of all the pre-rendered backgrounds they decided to start using during like the Resident Evil days, and even a lot of the Squaresoft RPGs. So some of it does age pretty well. This is intense. So intense. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see the silhouette that I'm shooting at. He's running around trying to get him before he gets over here. Alright. Dylan, I'm with you, bud. I'm so glad summer's over. I am so ready for fall weather. We're only a... Well, I guess today's pretty fall-like. So maybe summer is over. That is great. I love sleeping with the window open. Alright guys, do we have room in our inventory? Yes we do! Ah! Thank goodness. This whole area freaks me out. Genetic Blasphemy, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate the donation. You guys are awesome. Oh, no, guys, you don't even know. Like, I will take winter weather over summer weather, day in, day out. I don't care. Even if I still drove every day, like I used to. I absolutely, later Genetic Blasphemy. I would always rather have to scrape ice off my car and shovel my car out than to sit for a single second in a hot car, or to try to sleep with the AC blasting to keep the temperature down. It's the AC is loud. It's expensive to use. Whoa! Wait a minute. Can we back up, please? Ah, Jesus! Jeez. Craziness. That scared the crap out of me. I thought I was going to be able to... This one's gigantic! Alright, and there's two puzzles. We can't really solve them both at the same time here, so let's do our best to knock these out. One down, and... there we go. Alright. Let's just make sure we have all this in our inventory. What's up, Twitcher? Twitcher, it's so funny. Every single time I go to somebody else's Discord, I see you there, and you're asking all the questions that I want to ask. I think obviously it was Wanderer first. I forget where I saw you today. I definitely saw you again in the Wanderer Discord, saying things that I wanted to say. But it was great, man. It's good. It's good to see you out and about. When I venture out away from Without Parole, good seeing friends out there. Ah, shoot. Where's my Molotov? Here it is. And that's how that's supposed to go. That's not how that's supposed to go. Sorry, dude. Every VR game must have a crane. What's up, Mark Pringlesleaf? What's going on, bud? Good to see you. Super Galaxy Godstar. I may, man. I may. I may beat this tonight, man. I'm already a good percentage through the game, so I might as well push through. Hey, take it easy, Dylan. All right. I feel like maybe we did just enough to clear a path for ourselves there, but we shall see. We shall see. Hopefully this game hasn't been too dark for you guys. I did turn the brightness up on the stream before I started. Wait a minute. Where's the cave entrance? Wait, was I not clearing? Wait, what is that? That's nothing. There it is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was moving a bunch of boxes that didn't even matter. Oh, we gotta get back up there. It's so crazy, man. So crazy. Alright. Yeah, man, the Red Matter is such a great choice. It's such a great... and it feels like such a perfect VR game, too. All of the interactions. All of the interactions in Red Matter feel good. Between scanning pretty much every single thing that you come across to get more information about it, or to translate. And then even just the interactions themselves in terms of, like, you know, picking things up. Is it Mark's birthday? Happy birthday, Mark. Sorry I missed that. Alright, it looks like we're in the clear, guys. Looks like we're in the clear. The name of the shrimp game was Kowloon's Gate. Currently only available on... it's on a couple stores. I think it's on the Japanese store. But you definitely want to buy it on the Hong Kong store. Because the Hong Kong version has more English translation in it. I've got a review of the game on the channel if you're curious.
Control their hosts, but that was something else. It's like nothing in nature. What did these guys find down here? Whatever it is, it doesn't look healthy. I'd better watch my back. I just hope this is the worst that these caves have to throw at me.
Yeah, that's pretty much the extent of Kowloon's Gate's got. That's pretty much the deal. But it's such a fun, satisfying gameplay loop, and I love how the environment keeps expanding. Kowloon's Gate. Kowloon's Gate actually made one of our top 10 lists or top 20 lists a while back. Probably the first list after I was done my 7-hour live stream of it. Still no new sale on the PlayStation Store. Yeah, man. That last one was crazy. I'm in no rush for another sale anytime soon because I don't want to make more sale videos. I love this part.
I told them we had to get out. But did anyone listen? No, of course not. I can't take any more.
Hey.
What? Who are you? Huh? I thought everyone was dead. What? You're from Alpha Team? What took you so long? You gotta get out!
What happened here?
Don't touch me! Get back! Please, get back. Sent down into this hellish place. Left here to die. My whole team gone. Oh man. You wouldn't believe what we found. Mummies, zombies, the living dead. So rude. Ah!
I think you're onto something, Twitcher.
Oh man. Huh? They knew. They tricked us all. I warned them. I told them not to trust those bastards in their fancy suits. Well, they're all gone. And it's time for me to go too. Good luck, friend.
I love it. The dude was just about to kill himself. That's gonna come in handy. I was definitely lucky not to get killed there. That dude, he was gonna kill himself, and he almost killed me while he was getting killed. I don't know, man. No respect at all. No respect at all. Alright. Oops. Why can't I hold the gun while holding this? I get that it's like a puzzle piece and shit, but come on. Uh-oh. Backwards. There we go. Yeah. Whoa. Ah, get out of here. Out of here. Holy crap. I don't remember that being like that big of a deal. What's going on here? Hopefully I can save myself by running away. Give myself a little room to breathe. Hopefully they're not following me. Maybe these enemies will be affected by the light. I don't know, man. I can't remember why I thought this was a thing. Nothing seems to be affected by this. Jappa. Come on, stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Lame. Alright, well, I don't know what the deal is with the mega flashlight, man. I don't know what the deal is with that. But hopefully the Molotov here will take care of the flies. Come on. Come on. Come on. You tell me that's not close enough? Alright. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, well... I've played through this 4 times. And, I don't remember this being an issue. But, what are you gonna do? Alright. Where am I even? Like, where did they set me back to? Oh. Do I have to go it's before the cutscene? Alright. Yeah, Cookie Pie's got Jessica. Cookie Pie. Cookie Pie started the game off, and, we'll see her again, but it's gonna be a while. Yeah, we're just gonna blast through this section now. Yeah, you do puzzles. We can skip this, I think, right? Yep. There we go. Okay, so this time, guys, I'm not going to dick around at all, obviously. I'm not totally sure what to do about the flies. Oh, nothing in there. Great. I could just try shooting into them blindly, right? Yeah, you can play Creed online. PvP. Okay. First things first. Let's take care of this first. Okay, now let's run back. I think we're probably gonna have better luck if we just try to run through and not fight the bugs. Because again, I have no idea what's going on with that. Trying to throw a grenade or a Molotov at them is like half impossible because they're a swarm of flies. And they're like not even here right now, so I don't know why they show up sometimes and not other times. 5342. Alright. Been a little while since I played this, but I do remember some enemies. If I kind of trigger them a little bit, they'll come at me, and these things will take care of them. I think every game would be better with Wolverine claws, so I do agree with you. Hey Nick, yeah man, we tried to use the flashlight on the bugs. It didn't do a whole lot. So I don't think that's the case there. I would still take a jetpack for this game, even though it makes no sense at all. Every game should have a jetpack. I just heard someone ask about backward compatibility on PSVR 2, and there's no. If anybody tells you that they know the answer to that question, then they're lying. Because right now that hasn't been revealed. What Sony said during the PSVR 2 Dev Summit was that there'll be a focus on PSVR 1 remasters. But that's still not to say it's not to say that there won't be any kind of backward compatibility. I really hope there is, because I know a lot of people love their PSVR ones. Ah! Shit, that would have been great. There we go. The barrels did come in handy after all. Did not think that would be the case. Shit. Oh, this guy's such... I was gonna say this guy's such a pain in the ass. He's killed him with 4 shots. He must not be the guy I'm thinking of. There's another guy that's coming up that during one of my streams was a pain in the ass. It's the next one. It's the next enemy that we come across. It's total pain in the ass. There he is. That's not nearly as far as it needs to go. You pain in the ass. I thought you were dying. I thought you were dying. No! Oh my god, he better be dead. He's not dead. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, I think I do think that was the end of the battle though. He just ran off. So you did bait the black at the end of that one. I knew that happened at the end of some slides. So maybe I don't think this had any updates even since the flat screen version. Alright, shit's about to get weird. Wait, where'd my phone go? It's been a long stream. I need to make sure that nobody in life needs me. I'm going to guess that nobody does. Okay. Here we go. Alright, guys, here we go.
How many types of these Zulus are there? What voodoo could turn a human being into something like that?
We're not quite in the final stretch yet, but we're getting there, man. We're making some good progress here. Still a few good boss fights coming up. Still fun times to be had. I want that so much. Alright. Hey, Tornado, what's up, buddy? Come on, you want to come sit up here with me? Come on. Come on. Or not. Hi. What's up? Alright. Here we go. Alright. There we go. Yay, collectibles. Actually, not collectible. This is not a collectible. That is a puzzle piece. Okay. And that's another one. Yo, Twisted Metal TV series, I don't know if TV series would be any good, although TV series are getting better and better. Like, so maybe 10 years ago I wouldn't have trusted that to be good, but I do feel like there are talented people out there that could make that happen. But really, it's time for a Twisted Metal VR game. All I need is Twisted Metal Black, first person, and I'm happy. That's all I really need. Twisted Metal Black is by far my favorite one.
This stuff looks old. Real old. Some kind of ancient tomb? Bravo team sure have been busy. Looks like they weren't too careful either. A lot of dead people on account of this twin fish Jade.
Alright, real quick here. This... What is it? What is going on with you, bud, huh? What are you doing? You want to hang out or not? Okay. This puzzle stopped me in my tracks last time here. Sometimes I get through this puzzle very, very, very quickly. Sometimes it takes me forever. ever. Oh man, it was so close. I thought I had it. Hold on a second. Let's Are you yanking my chain? That's good. We're so close. I'm playing it sitting down right now, Super Galaxy Godstar, so that should answer your question. Okay, so check this out, right? Here's what I need to do. One, two, three. These are all correct. So what I need to do is turn them all in unison. I think I just screwed it up, but let's see what happens. This one and that one turn and line up, and then I would pull this one and this one and this one should line up, and then we got it. There it is. Alright, a little patience got us there, guys. A little patience got us there. Alright. 3 holes for the 3 emblems we found. Actually, we found 2 emblems. So I forgot where the other one was, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I can't remember where it is. We are getting close, man. We are getting real close to the final stretch. Yeah, for the most part, if it's if a game has support for 2 move controllers, then I am playing it. Can't swap the current item, but I don't need the compass anymore. Well, you know what? I also don't need the... Alright. Can't swap for that. Here. There we go. We'll come back for you. But we're going to take both of these. Ding, 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 ding. What about that game where you float around in a spaceship? Wait, what game are we talking about? What? console are we talking about? I'm so out of the loop. What's the chat talking about? Oh, there's only 2. I'll be damned. Here, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I want to get my my other weapon that I left over here. Oh, let's see, floating around in a ship. That doesn't give me a lot to work with. First person, third person, story, shooter. What kind of ship? Is it cartoony? Is it realistic? Oh, detached. Yeah, you're an astronaut? That's not so much in a ship, but maybe that's not what we're talking about here, is it? Oh, okay. I was thinking floating around in a ship, like you are controlling a ship. That's not what we're talking about. So I wasn't helpful at all. I wasn't helpful even in the slightest. Okay. Good Temple of Doom shit right here, man. Alright. A Brian sandwich. No.
I am discovered.
I don't think we need to listen to that. Yeah, was it Brax that just got a PS5? Congrats, man. I heard the comment, but I did not hear who got it. Congratulations. Soon we will all have PlayStation 5s. I wonder if our compass will help us out here. Actually. Yes, it will. Ah! Uh-oh. This isn't where I want to be. Oof, jeez. That's the other one right here. Okay. Oh shit.
These axes don't stop. So somehow they managed to conquer perpetual motion. Someone went to a lot of effort to stop people getting in here. Or maybe this is all to stop something getting out.
I love that that's where this character's brain went.
Find out either way.
That's where this character's brain went.
We're done with all these ancient undead surprises.
Was to be like, oh.
Looks promising. Whatever this is protecting must be valuable.
His mind wasn't like, hey, these axes are fucking scary, and I wonder what the hell, how the hell to get out of here. He went to, they conquered perpetual motion. I mean, that is just classic, man. I mean, it's great, yeah. I mean, very interesting, but like, what a strange thing. What a strange thing to focus on. Oh shit. No ammunition. Let's hope he's dead. He's dead. I probably could sledgehammer them. I just don't want to get that close to them. I really don't know. Ah! I don't know how effective melee attacks are, just because I refuse to get that close. Okay. Can't really think of other games that would have a Molotov. I mean, Saints and Sinners, right? But maybe I'm forgetting like 30 different ones that I have, but not a whole lot are coming to mind. Cool. Alright. Let's get a move on. All the traps always work perfectly in every movie like that, you're right. But perpetual motion is not the thing that would explain why traps from hundreds of years ago still work. Not always. A couple, like this, but still. What? Alright, we're getting close. Tornado, where are you, bud? Crazy. Like, the demon wasn't bad enough, but wearing the goat mask. Actually, yeah, this is creepy as hell. Now we don't know if any of these are gonna jump out at us. That is the worst part of this. It's been a while since I played a scary game, so I don't know if my microphone has the proper delay on it. Sometimes it makes it seem like I jump before the actual thing happens in the game. So I gotta check that out. I guess see if the video and audio, my mic are, like the game video and my mic audio are synced up. It's always strange to hear me yell and then a half second later something jumps out. Jade, this game is better than I remember, man. Like, because the issues aren't as big as I remember them being. Timed correctly. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Alright, I'm low on ammo, so I gotta be pretty cautious here. This is creepy. Alright. No ammo! God damn. Alright. Dude, we got some boss fights coming up, man. We gotta get way more ammo than we have. Yeah, getting the platinum in this game was very rewarding. Lots and lots of collectibles. It's all the stuff that I love, man. Gotta find all the audio logs, gotta find all the documents, gotta find everything. It's the kind of platinum I like going for, and I'm really happy I have it. Braxbro, I'm like 80% of the way through the game now, so I might as well just like push through, dude. And that's good chills. I'll just push through and get to the end during this stream. Look at those toenails. Alright, we gotta dodge these things. Gotta be careful we don't come in contact with any of them. Tornado hasn't made me jump while playing in VR, Mark. Strangely. Like, knowing that she's here, is helpful. It actually makes me less scared while I'm playing in VR, because like if I hear something outside of the headset, I just assume it's her. Right? And before I had a cat, those noises were less explainable. Right? So having a cat kind of makes things less scary somehow. Now when, like, you guys know, I've talked about how, you guys know I've talked about how my apartment is.
This is a World War II sub. This can't have gotten here the same way the other ships and planes did. There must be a waterway connecting this passage to the sea. Or this island has caved in on itself in the last century.
Yeah, I talk about how my apartment is haunted a lot, and And it is, like, no doubt about it, absolutely haunted. But now it's like the poor ghosts don't get any credit, man, because because now I just blame everything on Tornado. And so whatever happens, if something goes flying across the room, or if something falls off a shelf, or if I hear a weird noise, it's Tornado, man. It's totally Tornado. Inventory full. Oh, go fuck yourself, inventory. Alright. Alright, we gotta get rid of stuff with not a whole lot of ammo left in it. Like... Actually, we can get rid of this, right? We don't need that. We've already got the blade. So we're good.
Who puts a rock in a safe? Can't be any ordinary rock. I can feel some kind of strange energy emitting from it. Maybe this has something to do with how this sub got stuck down here.
Alright, now that we have the rock, we are all powerful. And we can go back to the area where there was a indicator that we should hold a rock. It wasn't over here, was it? It was all the way back at the beginning of this section. That's right. Yeehaw. There we go. I think this was, yep, nothing.
It hums with some kind of hidden power.
You know, it's funny, when I was playing Blair Witch, I was like, I don't think I've ever quite seen a mechanic like the one that the video camera uses. But I knew it felt familiar for some reason. And now I know why. And now I know why. Because this functions very similarly to the video camera. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Maybe over here? And then let everything fall. Doesn't seem right. Can I climb? Prince of Persia. Oh, this area was just for the collectible. Alright. So I gotta go find another place to do this then. Ugh. So I gotta go all the way back through this section? God damn it. Yeah, I could totally play Blair Witch again. We've got, like 42 days left in October. So... Alright. Jay's on top of shit here. I don't have memory like you. I've played through this game so many times, and I don't have a good memory for any of this shit like you guys do. Tornado just ran past my leg. I wonder if she's out of food. She usually starts getting super affectionate if her food bowl goes empty. So, wait a minute. This is the submarine. We don't want to go in the submarine? Yeah, I think we go through the submarine. I think you're right. No, my memory is terrible. I did way too many drugs in college, and then for the following 2 decades. And so, wait, I don't even remember there being an exit here. That's crazy. Okay, well, we figured it out, but, geez, I didn't even... that's crazy. Hey, take it easy, Justin Cassidy. Thanks for hanging out. Get some sleep. We'll see you soon. We're getting there, guys. We're almost there. We had a couple boss fights to go through, and then we'll be able to say goodbye to this one. So, this boss fight that we're about to encounter, I will tell you right now, there's a weird glitch. And if you play on normal, you could run into the glitch. And sometimes you can't beat the boss, no matter how much you shoot it. It is just like Invincible. Alright. Whoa, whoa! No! Okay. I guess I walked across the bridge too quickly. There we go. Oh, I do think that this is a fun boss fight. I think. Well, I get. You know what? I was gonna say this is a fun boss fight, but what we're gonna say is let's see how it goes. And if I have fun, then great. And if not, then I will certainly let you know. But I remember enjoying this. There we go. Never have to worry about that again. So again, a gameplay mechanic that they introduced, and then 5 minutes later, like that was good enough. So very interesting. Oh no! I can't believe I ran out of ammo. Guys, I ran out of ammo. I did not expect to run out of ammo on easy. So I guess I'll have to give it another shot. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm a little surprised. Super easy, right? Even though the first time seemed really difficult, the second time was insanely easy. So that's that. I think it's a fun boss fight as long as it doesn't glitch. I'll let it barf this out. There you go.
Looks like this thing had someone for lunch. Luckily, those bastards didn't find it first. I have to get out of here and find Sana. Piece of cake.
Here, we'll save this. Plenty of ammo left in it. It only takes up 1 inventory slot. I love it. Is anything over here, right? Nope. Trying to think of the boss fights we have left. I know that there's like some weird one that takes place in like a little arena, a small like stone arena, but and then we get the weird futuristic one, but ah shit, I totally forgot about these guys. Alright. That's weird. Sometimes they just get you no matter what. Like that, like, it totally was just like, we're gonna get you right now. They don't even jump at you, they just appear on your arm. Like that. Come on, come on, come on. I remember happening that frequently. Come on, little fish. I got you. There we go. Alright. We're out of the waist-high water. The compass has stopped spinning around. Time to climb. Oof. Oof. What's up, Glacius? I don't think I was scoring games when this game came out. I don't think I gave games review scores until I think Shadow Legend was my first one that I gave a score to. I mean, this one would be very high 8s, I think, back then. You know, and if I let my personal bias like really get in there. What do you? What's up, bud? What's up? There we go. Yeah, I would definitely give this like. I would score it higher than Fract. Yeah. It's a better game, there's more to do, it lasts longer. It's, you know, Fract does one thing extremely well. And this does a bunch of things really well. So, yeah, again, a lot of that comes down to personal taste, I think. But yeah, this would be high 8s for me. And it's a personal favorite, you know, so even if other games score higher, like, I'd rather play this than Hitman. That doesn't make it a better game than Hitman. I just rather play because it's more my kind of game. So. Hold on a second. I think this is only the second time in the entire game you have to access the collectibles menu. That's not it. That's not the collectible we're looking for. Am I looking for a collectible? How about that? How about that? I don't want anything. Here it is. You're right. It's in my inventory. It's not even in my collectibles stuff. Yeah. Ah, this is the other boss fight that I was talking about. Okay. This is not a great boss fight. Like, it's fine. This is just like a it feels very much like a paint by numbers type of boss fight here. Why I can't move very fast, which makes no ammunition. Ah, man, I'm like... Oh wait, I totally forgot that I had this. I was trying to strafe, I totally just turned out of the way. Like, he had a bunch of stone, I don't know, armor if you want to call it, had to like shoot a lot of that off, but yeah. Alright, I gotta remember how to begin the puzzle, right? I feel like there's something I have to initiate before the puzzle starts. Or maybe not. I know how to do the puzzle, but I thought something lit up or something before we really get started here. I could be wrong. Hey, take it easy, Mark. Good night, time to play. Alright, looks like we got most of this in line. Now this just needs to turn. We're essentially just drawing a line here. And this needs to connect to that. I didn't get turned around, did I? Boom, 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 boom to boom, and this has to go to there. Okay. Let's connect these two here. Alright. And that connects to that, and we should be all good. Alright, cool. There we go. Oh man, alright. The Dreams game, yeah, the Dreams game is it's coming along great, man, almost done. Yeah. Sure. Let's go with almost done. I work really well under pressure, so the fact that most of it's gonna kind of be
these symbols seem strangely familiar.
Last minute.
Balance?
Yeah, I can't wait either, man. I can't wait for you guys to see my Dreams game. I just hope I can get it done in time. Do I snowboard or ski? Not anymore, man. I used to do both, but no, not anymore. That one over there, so it's the last one here. Yep. Basically just the opposite, right? Butternut, huh? I don't even know what that is. I used to go to Wachusett Mountain back when I did ski. Wachusett Mountain was great.
It all looks so old.
That was the closest one.
It's so advanced.
So,
how many secrets does this place keep?
well, don't take your hat off to me quite yet, Twitcher. You know, Wargarble told me. Wargarble told me he was there to help if need be. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. You can congratulate me when it's done, but for right now, no promises.
Well, this guy takes the
I'm gonna do my absolute best, man. I'm gonna do my absolute best to get it done, or at least have the other part of me says, just create something really cool and like be like, here's the intro to the game, and present it to you guys before Halloween. You know, like a playable teaser of a game.
Now this.
I think that's gonna be more likely.
I can get on board with.
Because I'm so much. My attention to detail is like insane when I create things, and so like I feel like I would much rather, instead of trying to put a whole game together, I'd rather put like 10 minutes of something together.
Hope that's the last of him.
And show you guys what I want the rest of it to look like.
What fresh hell is this?
But so that'll be more
Built
likely.
a track like this for a tomb. Look at all this stuff. It hasn't been used in a long time. Well, at least I'll have something to tell Sana when I see her.
Yeah, right. It's a VR game, so it only makes sense that it's an episode 1. That's great. So guys, we're super close to the end. This boss fight is stupid. Like, I mean, like, when I say stupid, I mean, it feels, with the targets the way they are, it feels more like a quick time thing. Luckily we're on easy, so we're gonna blast through it. Super simple. Wow. It's so crazy. It's so nonsensical. I love every second of it, man. Yeah, if it's chapter 1, you're right. We do know what's going to happen. There'll never be a chapter 2. But again, I really want to make something really super polished, and so it could very well end up being something very short that I kind of tinker with. Look at that, did you see that? Like, it really felt like I was... It looked like I was hitting it, but I don't know if I was or not. I don't know. Yep. This is giving me some time to heal. Right, again, right, I was shooting directly at the target, and it was like, I don't think we're registering here. Like I said, I've never been a fan of this boss fight. It feels like something out of like Unearthing Mars 2, which is like, just, instead of having good mechanics, it's like, hey, just shoot these specific targets. Makes it feels like a quick time event more than anything. Okay. But, it's alright, we'll get through it. It's still cool that it exists in the game. It's just a weird addition because it feels like nothing else in the game. so odd. It's so
This
odd.
thing really doesn't want me around here.
Feels so out of place.
Something seems to have dragged it away. Maybe it's tethered to the area that it's guarding. I need to get out of here.
Not too bad, you guys. We're coming up on the end here, which brings us to, what, like 3.5 hours? You know, and I've played this game 4 times before, so I knew what to do the whole time. So, it's not too bad. Not too bad. And I played on easy, right? So the challenge wasn't really there. But again, if you are playing this for the first time, I do recommend playing it on easy. I think the hard mode or the normal mode or whatever the hell they call the other mode is fun if you've already gone through it. And easy just seems like the most balanced, even if it is kind of pretty on the easy side. Look at this. Cool environments. All the gears turning, the chains moving. It's like, let's get out of here, man. Seems like this whole place is about to shut down. Like, let's go. Let's go. I love this because this is like suddenly, like, after all the caves and everything, this is something that's new, like barricades and like keep out ribbon, you know, like that, like the police or anyone else would use. I just love the contrast of like the two feelings. Like people have been here in this area, right? They've set shit up.
Mister! It's you!
Here she is, everybody. Here they both are. Actually, I forgot that. What's her name? Came along for the ride. I thought it was just Cookie Pie, but that's right. I was like, we're never gonna see you again, but there she is. 3.5 hours later.
Glad to see you two made it.
I'm great. This lady saved me. I told you! Dragon!
There is so much evil buried on this island, lurking beneath the surface. Sana, I got the Jade. So what do we do now?
And that's it, guys. That's the end of Immortal Legacy, the Jade Cipher. It was supposed to be a much, much bigger game, but they ran out of money, and they had to kind of stitch together what they had, and they made something very cool out of it.
I found the twin fish Jade. But my time on the island brought up more questions than it answered. Behind it all lurks this shadowy G-Corp. And I've got a bad feeling that this is just the beginning.
And that's it, guys. That is it. So here's the hope, guys. Here's the hope that Viva Games gets a chance to deliver their full vision. Maybe they can bring us a sequel on PSVR 2. Maybe if the sales of Immortal Legacy 1 increase, maybe there's a possibility of some of that stuff to happen. But guys, this has been a long stream. I'm going to get out of here. 12 more days till October. I'm so glad you all been here celebrating, counting down with me. So excited. Guys, I love you all. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.